Karma's like that. Karma, we think that when we hurt or we harm another, it's really about them, but what happens, it's really like a boomerang. It returns to you. What you do returns to you. That's how we become victims. We don't become victims because of someone else. We become victims because of our own actions, our own thoughts, our own words. And those boomerangs return. And then when we get hit in the side of the head, we want to know, who did that? But actually, that's why Buddhism is a system that does not blame. There's nobody to blame for what happens to us. But it's also a system for you to begin to understand what is really happening to others. All the thoughts and all the words and all the actions are going to fall on them. It's not really about you. What falls on me and you, what falls on us, is what we've done, falls on us. And so when you understand karma, I mean, as much as we can, as we're not enlightened, we're not Buddhas. Lord Buddha said, you won't understand karma unless you're like me, which means unless you're enlightened. Karma is a very big thing. But what we can understand is that what you do is what you get. So then, cuidado. What you do is what you get. It's the same, positive, negative, or neutral. So what you want to do is a positive thing. What you want to learn not to do are the negative things, because we don't want that suffering. If you find that the suffering is coming to your plate, this is the return of your own actions. So, okay, don't feel sorry for yourself about it. All right, it's understandable. But then use it to cultivate your compassion. You're not the only person who ever got angry. You're not the only person who ever said bad things. You're not the only person who ever threw a rock. You're not the only person who ever went to war. This is what happens to unenlightened beings. We think that what we do is going to help us, but what we do really harms us. We think that what we do is going to make a big difference, and all it does is cause our captivity. So then, have compassion. This is what is happening to others. All right, with my compassion, I'm going to learn to do better with my mind. I'm going to meditate, to touch truth with my mind, so that I can be of benefit to others, at least benefit by my example. Here we find our ethic, why we listen to the teachings, why we meditate, why we do mantras and carry malas and do strange things like prostrations. Why? Because we're taming and training our mind in order to have more love and more compassion and more wisdom that we can offer for the benefit of all unenlightened beings.